Are you wishing you were in jeans?
No, once I get numb, I'm gonna be fine. My legs are gonna turn blue. It's fine. I miss judge's weather.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
It's like 43.
It is. It's like, it's really not that cold,
it's
but
72.
it's that cold. Hey guys. We're at Maclay Gardens in Tallahassee,
Florida.
And yeah, this is one of our favorite parks. We love it over here. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this brick road, and it goes down to the hunting lodge of the Maclays, and that's really cool. And we're gonna try and just take you all around this property. It is colder than we had planned. I think this is gonna be our fastest trip to Maclay ever. Yeah, we're in like
up a little bit and tell, like, look.
Yeah.
It's like 43 degrees.
Yeah, we're in shorts, and I don't know.
We're in shorts and we're in shade.
I don't know what we're thinking today. Anyhow, yeah, so we're gonna go make a trip around the park real quick so we can show this to you. It's good. It's really such a cool place. It's great. We're starting down the path that heads towards, like, there's a big lake out here, and anyhow, so we just kind of follow the path around. I already have like tears streaming down my face.
We're at the front. We're at the front.
We started like we just began this walk, and I already have like cold tears that are probably gonna be ice. They're gonna turn to ice. Yes, these cold tears are gonna turn to ice.
My cold tears.
Oh my god.
My poor cold tears.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if we go this way or this way. I don't know. There's a big giant tree down. That's cool.
I don't think I can do that. I think you should try.
Oh my god.
Get up next to that frozen tree.
Oh my god. I honestly, I don't think how did I do this before?
Well, you just,
like I could do it down here, but I think I can do it up here.
Just jump up there and try it.
Now I'm so gonna fall.
No, you're fine.
God. There is no way. There is no way. I'm gonna try it like right here.
I gotta back up for this.
I honestly, I don't think I can do.
You're at the like the bottom of like the beginners.
Oh shit! All right. One of the things we love about Maclay, it has these crazy big trees. This tree, oh my gosh, it's just massive, right? And all along this path that we're on are these big giant trees. We come over, I'm like out of breath from doing that handstand, that piss poor handstand. We come over to Maclay Gardens a lot throughout the year, like at least like 4 or 5 times. And I think I remember something about like the Maclay family, like whoever Alfred Maclay was, he married one of the Fleischmans of like the Fleischman butter family. And so anyhow, this was their hunting lodge here in Tallahassee. And when they died, or when Mrs. Maclay died, she left it to, I guess, the Florida, like the state, like the Florida State Park System, right?
The state park system.
So the grounds over here are absolutely beautiful, and I think that I remember something about like in their lifetime. Oh, this is like really bad light.
You got to move to a red spot because it's too cold right there.
When they were alive, they would travel all over the world, and they would find like these really cool like plants and flowers and stuff, and have it sent to their hunting lodge, and then they would come all around this place. It's just this really unusual and unique stuff. I mean, stuff that you probably see a lot more now than, you know, years and years ago, but still, I'm standing in front of this tree that is like so big. It's like you just don't see trees like this in neighborhoods. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. Yes, I mean, look how big this is.
Look at the sun that's right over here.
He's only going to stand over there so he can stand in the sun.
Look how big this tree is. I like this.
You're so crazy.
Isn't it pretty?
This is so, I mean, everything around here, it's like just these paths. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
So pretty.
We just walked past this pine tree. Get closer. Look how big these pieces of
Put your
bark
hand up
are.
on it. Look
I
at that.
mean, like, honest to God.
That's
this thing
crazy.
this is a pine tree that's like so big around, right?
Look how high
And
that
it's like,
goes.
honest to God, that is just, it's so big.
Just the,
just the bark
like I had to
alone,
back up
like,
that
the way
far.
that spaces out, like
It's one of the
it's like
biggest pine
normally
trees
you
I
see
think
these-
I've ever
I know,
seen.
You normally see when they're like
Yeah.
small.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really neat. All right. He's back there staying in the sun. He's just like, I know he's staying in the sun on purpose. All right. Around this area, there's an infinity pool that looks out to the lake. It's really cool, and it's so picturesque. It looks like you could picture people getting married there, and it's because people get married there all the time. And there's also this little secret garden that has like a bunch of century plants and other plants around it, and it's just covered in moss, and it's really sweet. And it's just I don't know, this whole park. It's like camera ready, like so pretty to look at. It's great. I don't know if you can see like the blooms all that well on this tree, but it's just one of the prettiest trees. And one of the first times that Rick and I ever went to Maclay, one of the first times that we ever came to Maclay, those are blooming all around the park. And I'll throw the photo up from that day just so you can kind of see. But it's a gorgeous plant. And the flowers and the blooms on those are, God, so pretty. But anyhow, it's just one of those things that's like, when we think about Maclay, it's like you always think about this particular bloom because, I don't know, because you have this like photo memory from the day. So it's kind of cool. All right, this is the hunting lodge right there. It's not particularly that big. In the springtime, they open it up for tours, and it's kind of neat to go around. There's a bit of a history about the Maclays and that, but anyhow, but it looks. I mean, it's just kind of picture
really pretty,
perfect. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that. It's so cute.
I love it.
I know. Look at the trees too. Okay, like that, and all the way off in the distance. Oh my gosh.
That's so pretty.
Yes, it's so great, right? I'm standing on the front porch of the Maclay Gardens hunting lodge, and
It is
this is the view. There's the lake off in the distance, these giant oak trees that just kind of swoop down to the ground, and this is not a bad view. This tree, I mean, look at that. Those branches that go all the way down to the ground. And then there's another one right there.
It's beautiful.
I think sometimes I sound like the double rainbow guy or something. It's like I just kind of freak out about this stuff because I just think it's so incredible. But I mean, look at this tree. This tree is it's massive. The other one on the other side is even bigger, but there's a bunch of kids taking their Christmas photos. And so we decided to just let them have it. And I'm turning this around so you can actually see. They're somewhere in those trees.
They're like full on photo shoot.
But I just love this stuff so much. I just think it's just one of the neatest places out here. There's just so much to see. All right, this is the secret garden. And how cute is this, right? The moss everywhere.
Isn't it?
And then you come in to this little century plant fountain, and then they have all these little flowers and bushes. Like, it's such a pretty little park. It's not even a little park, it's a pretty park. And the secret garden goes out to this infinity pool that looks straight out onto the lake. So pretty. We've seen them set up for weddings out here before too. Like, it's such a great spot. All right. I can't believe we've actually made it this long because it is just.
We did a good
like,
job.
I got my toes are numb.
My hands are numb.
And yeah, my hands like feel
We were
like they're
just
like
stopped
stiffening
by
up.
people that were like,
They're like,
"What
aren't
are
you
doing
guys
in
cold?
shorts?"
What are you guys doing?
And
they're
we're
like
like,
all
"I have
wrapped
no
up,
clue."
scarves and stuff, right?
They were in hoodies and scarves. We're in shorts.
Oh my gosh, we completely underestimated the weather today.
But we made the
We are back in a hot car.
It's not
yet.
No.
But, oh my gosh, that was like I don't know what we were thinking today. It's like,
Justin, why don't you wear this? It's super cute.
I'm hot natured.
And he's like, it's 55. It's gonna warm up.
No, I'm hot natured, so it's like I'm like, meh, I'll be good. And I am absolutely freezing over here.
It is
my
so
hands feel stiff and my toes are numb. But we still got out and got off the couch
got it done.
and did something great. And so Maclay Gardens in Tallahassee, it is one of our favorite parks. I love all the trees. I love all the different unusual things that you don't necessarily just see in your neighborhood.
And you just never know what's going to be blooming.
No, you don't. It's like those, I don't know if it's like Japanese apple blossoms or cherry blossoms or
I think
whatever the
it's
heck they
cherry
are.
blossoms.
I think it is too. And it's like,
They were starting to bloom, not 100%.
well, and I don't know if it's an early bloom. You know, sometimes I think things will bloom out of season here because it's Florida and it stays hot and whatever. Because it's like we were there in the spring that very first time that we ever went, and it just was. They were everywhere. Just completely magnificent and amazing. So, anyhow, so that's it as far as like our weekend adventures go. We're gonna head over, and there's a pizza place we like to go to in Tallahassee, so we're gonna go grab some pizza, and I don't know, maybe see if there's anything else that we want to stop and do on our way out of town. But as always, we want to just let you know how much we appreciate you guys following along, and we love being able to kind of take you all on these little trips with us. It gives us something to do and talk about while we're here, trying to explain maybe what we're seeing or what we're doing and why we love it so much. And first and foremost, it's like it gets us off the couch and out of the house for the day, and we love being able to share part of our world with people in other parts of the country and other parts of the world also. So anyhow, so thank you, and have a great Sunday.